Medical disclaimer. This video is for informational purposes. It does not replace the medical advice of a trained doctor. Seek medical advice before beginning any treatment plan. Hi, welcome back to Mike's Diabetes World. Well, my pump and my CGM says that I am, let's go back, 16. So we're going to check, since this is a new sensor. I had to start a new sensor today. The old one ran out. I had like 3 minutes left before it ran out. So I put on a new one. So let's start. And here we go. Is it the first time I've done a blood sugar? I don't think so. I think I've done a blood sugar in here before. Oh, that was fun. I did clean my hands beforehand. Haha, funny. Okay. But I'm actually 19.1. So let's go back and let's just calibrate the pump. Now, I'm sending my reading to my pump. And if we take a look here, it comes up here on my pump. I take that, I go down. I say, yes, do I want it on my pump? And it says, that's calculate. It's showing 19.1. So that's going to be good. That's allowing me to be closer. And that my pump is actually reading correctly. Well, it's out a bit, but we'll do better. Now, I started this off by taking a look at the pump, and it's calibrating now. Right now, the sensor that is available, you have to calibrate every 12 hours at least, but they suggest 4 times a day. And usually type 1s will do breakfast, lunch, dinner, and bed. So I'm just waiting to see what that does. The magic little circle. We're waiting for it. I'll put it down for a moment. So I've heard stories and I've lived part of it. And it now really makes sense to me why my diabetic nurse was so adamant that we work on bringing down the blood sugars. You don't want to go through parts of the day where your blood sugars are so high. It might look great where you're able to not say you're going so low, but on the other hand, it's opening up for complications. If your blood sugars run consecutively high, then things aren't the greatest. For me, it seemed for a while there, I was always running 12 hours on, 12 hours off, meaning I had high blood sugars throughout the day. And then I dropped down at night, and my blood sugars would be pristine. Now, okay, just come back. This now is telling me that I have half the time, so I have 6 hours to wait till next calibration. What will happen is I'll probably do another one at 3 at dinner, and then by bed it will be totally green, which means 12 hours. And when I wake up in the morning, I usually wake up to a little smidge left. But during the day, I was having very high blood sugars. And it started off with me just peaking before breakfast, going sky high, and then I would just stay high all day. Yesterday, there was a change. I went high and I started to drop after lunch. And it seems right now that we are following the same pattern. I don't know why, but so now I'm out of the hospital. I got a brand new pump and everything is fine and dandy. Okay, but I don't want to keep going high in the morning. We have to find ways of controlling that high blood sugar. My doctor seems to think it's a form of dawn phenomenon. But why was it dragging throughout the day? Maybe what I have now is dawn. But I already have enough complications. I have my eyes. I've had diabetic neuropathy. I have my foot. I have Charcot's foot. And these are all past videos that you can look up on YouTube under Mike Diabetes World. I did a whole thing on every complication I had. So I'm going to work on bringing this down because they want me to sit up more. And fine, great. They've got a new chair. They're going to, not a new chair, but a chair here that they're going to make it so I can fit in. God, that was difficult because I'm going to have to go to a doctor's appointment somewhere and I can't go in my own chair because it causes too much pain. They were supposed to come back and they were supposed to take it away, but it hasn't happened yet. Okay. Higher blood sugars. They're going to be your worst enemy. So don't just take a look at, part of the day, I'm great. And yes, you are. Let's take a look and discuss with your doctor. Do you need more insulin during that time? Do you need to eat less before bed? All of these things are open things that you can try. Don't be so negative about it. It's your body changing. We go through changes all the time. It's the fun part of being a type 1 diabetic. You may find other things that contribute to. And that's fine. If you're doing something wrong, own up to your mistakes. Now, in my teen years, and I'm sure there's a number of type 1 diabetics who went through this themselves, that they would go to the doctor, how are things going? Oh, just wonderful. Don't lie. Don't try to make the readings on your pump match what you intend it to be. There are a few little tricks I know, and I'm not going to tell you what they are because I don't want you to pick up any negative tracks from myself. But so often we do. You put a whole bunch of diabetics into a room and they all talk amongst themselves. A lot of them are trading secrets back and forth. You're also going to affect your health. That's the number one thing. We don't want you to affect your health. If you have high blood sugars, get in contact with the people who can help. Your family doctor, your endocrinologist, your diabetic nurse, your diabetic education center, the dietitian. Do something about it. Live your best life because you will feel better and you will thank yourself for it. Don't run high for the sake of running high. Don't allow yourself to run high, especially when you're sleeping either. It can cause damage. With that, have a super day. We'll talk later. Bye now. My email is mikesdiabetesworld@gmail.com. mikesdiabetesworld@gmail.com.